and people talk about football projects. So I don't know OTBBA there's nothing like football projects. Football are the results.
There is.
The results. So what I say. So Salzburg Benya football project, projects, the end results they say. You stay in competition, intimate players and any sika. That's the result of Mamodi Omoyan. The football projects are more and say at the end of the game they want to win. So what I say, they would want to be very competitive and win. Is the reason here I now tell you say the major clubs, the creme de la creme, obedi crazy sums before we play because the idea behind having players on board and they say we want to be successful, win all the laurels, attract all the major sponsorship in the world. Abaye team no. And international Neymar now release clause in 220 because the thinking is that no club and a bit to me accord to that point to say or trigger that clause no. And they will share Lami Yama is over 1 billion euros because those big clubs are not meant to have players on base or Tomo. That is not the end game of Omo Ejumana Omoyen. They would want to win. United was our category. No? They will have to win. And you say United be all top players. They will have to win. Social Premier League, Sanya Dahono, Pep Guardiola last season, he's still in a state of paranoia. I was with me rediscover no. Into share the rate, the speed with which our top players in general on Jin Tum the tone on last season. They will come hard, they will come tough.
Yes.
And Slaughton so FAC a reality check. My catch was last season, oh yeah, dear. But most pundits and answer followers of the game feel say the Jun club Ejan Hono and now what benefited from and oh they're winning. But throughout the season, I dear way Mama Ginny D say he's one for the future and the present, and then they say the in-game management. How is able to adapt to opposition in the system, not at the same time getting the best out of the players, I'm convinced say slot estimate twice a year a bit more, but this is a season and this will be a season. You're scrutinizing the Juma or critically, especially winning the league. But actually, the last season, Liverpool Abeje won Manchester. It's a fact. Man City are very dominant in the English Premiership. It is all probably from outside, so Abeje League in Libya. Based on stats net down on the fancy, I will boldly tell you, say the league trophy will go for either of the two. No outside team no chance of winning the league. Because in 5 seasons, Manchester City FR 4 and the Liverpool FR 1. You're calling the 6th season. Man City FR 4, I'm a Liverpool FR 2. And the team now friends are a bit of a contender in Arsenal. No? The best they could do was coming second. Liverpool and the Mojo no sign a fast track. But Liverpool will lose Salah, which is a big deal. But I think last season also, Liverpool lost Salah.
Mamush ne ain't nori for AFCON.
Team no a year and found do be free.
Okay.
So team the year. I think 2 seasons ago Liverpool lost Salah. In that period Liverpool didn't lose a game in the Premier League. They won all matches in the absence of Mo Salah. Into Liverpool not try be that. But this season team I the year pa Manchester United first so bet many players are almost the sort. Players a bit but under Ruben Amorim said mama say players although we year Juma last season or 110 in your mass into Sanke team be a echo transfer window no pay player and tema it should be Manchester United no City. But at this stage manyano Matheus Cunha no ye nesasu bebre e Man City omo yade. So me share Ruben Amorim send you bit me for Manchester United. Na omo free 16th I want to mudi net me about how they will perform because omo fixtures in there you see
as a mameza yes
who's on first fixture it is smoking cigarette at the fuel station Where is suicidal?
Was it Manchester first fixture?
Yes, the first 5 fixtures.
Arsenal.
It's like smoking
first
cigarette.
5, not to say the Ubo cigarette. Fueling station.
Based on the
there's a Jabet Nyato.
Yes.
Where Manchester for fire new team had here. Mike, where Manchester and Casa on one air fly, but I say, woman, you see the red devil, new man and the deer flies, and it's a game.
Yeah, me say the devil is in the pit of hell. There's no salvation.
But
look at this picture.
Steve say cigarette. But first 5 minutes, I said, "Oh, boss cigarette, I will fall."
This is one of the seasons because United will enter into the season with humility. Prophesy. Fancy. Me see United be remu into the Premier League season with humility. Because as at this time, when the Man United one share so was I'm not saying United will be doing magic. But Tenier say whenever you underrate United in certain games, that is where they always turn up. In a season where they are coming in, where Obian Susuyem na dream United just me 2 points when
to say Manchester derby no behind even
the return leg against Arsenal in the league.
Yeah.
Never United and Arsenal in the FA Cup. Fulham were away that game. Burnley.
Burnley just 3 points.
Never City were away. Never Chelsea United of you cried a type pie draw. A type pie draw.
Man City no
but you see Newton. Newton the I say o 3 be money perform.
A jam support.
It is
Man City.
Oh,
I'm so yeah City one.
We are Tijani and just we money shake one
Pep. I was sporting. I know about no sabe go Pep. Na game na still for winning. Move fast forward. Ana Amad Diallo be mama sa.
Why is it the league in there?
Chelsea for. Your coach way.
Team me. Never cast some natural.
Coach way.
Team me.
Meza.
Team me.
And so. Team me. Me say. Obesamba be catch us say omonya contenders na say rubber.
Omo me reason it here. Omo me can reason it here because I.
Yempeti.
Omo me can. Me say the reason it here because I say we say. Say no. He say every say jackpot be here to us so. Because 205-206 Mobile League, my last match, Mubuti Sunderland. 14-15 Moody League, my last match, Mubuti Sunderland. 16-17 Moody League, my last match, Mubuti Sunderland. Afuwi, Mose Botia Sunderland. Masa Sayagum. So what I say, Masa Sayagum. But fancy, Medicino, and then many better Jabi Alonso. San Franco Mastantuano no. And I'll tell you for a fact, say, who disappointed Real Madrid fans be brave.
Samu.
Oh yes.
And our coach was any sort of way.
Real Madrid coach, they no, he will encourage you from where he stands. But I'm talking about Omar, sign a boy, no. If you're a Real Madrid fan, you had high hopes, say, and no, KB and Kobe to me, Daniel and Yoma Bibra, and I'll tell you he was disappointed. But I think about the first game in the Club World Cup. There are 2 games ahead. Obe proving himself. He's a top potential. Top potential.
Okay, Thomas Partey.
So bet me about top potential.
It's a first game for us. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we shouldn't fuse talent with stage.
Yeah.
A different crowd. Boy, no super talent.
Yeah.
We could be a measure share so about floppy first, second game no you has you. A fear Benaba or no. Omo be man na Mbappe musi for moi. E be no ma start no. Na ne ho no akonya lower rating still na pressure kono so but to me movie 1 2 3 and of course we more talent in Brazil for no na Argentina for no code of onya 1 2 3 4 5 games oko onye na chibiem but a super talent. I agree with Akumi. I was super talent. Steve.
Yeah, me fan of baby Meza this year.
Madrid game. No?
You say yes. A lot of eyeballs will be on Real Madrid, and especially this talent and nation. But one thing about the Argentines is durability. So share Angel Di Maria and then Messi, Javier Mascherano and them. They played for longer periods. Yes. So going for this player, no. Now, imagine say, is it because they would want to have conversation around so their own what the age Lami Yamano Ewana. Because already Real Madrid enya Eder Gulesh and our far Hendrik. These two are yet to break through into Madrid setup properly. So the question about the La Liga and then El Clasico has always been about Abrantia friends Lami Yama. So I'm thinking, say, maybe Real Madrid and so share the other side of it. They would need somebody also be generating that conversation. Now,
I will be telling baby can answer my Wajama was
so this Argentine, you see, Henry and the Canasem, I think last season, before I heard of him and then followed him. Yeah. So, yeah, Hendrik. And Hendrik, clearly, be Madrid didn't need time, man. Other Gulich, the last season, latter part of the season, with few games that and also on their own quality. But I think Madrid will want this signing a purposeful. They would want to generate and direct the discussion around Lami Yama. Say there's this boy that I was a media and also a driver traffic.
He's also 17.
Yes, and also on to me is here until he's 18, and that is what they are looking forward to. But for an Argentine, there you are rest assured of durability. And Angel Di Maria at the Real Madrid, though he wasn't revered that much, but Oche over time say he's a quality player. Now make about the English Premiership.
Before so beto so no TV na samba make the kaka say untumi nkwana satellite na so article nti afedem say asamba back o man no complain TV no aba yenkwe.
Yeah, fixtures no many aje baby ameza de free no. You see, when we talk of strategic thinking, planning and execution of plan now, I think the model of the Premier League in idea I was be a strategically umuni ni omoye into ko the Burnley ni Sunderland opening weekend na be the lazy man approach obi enu obenya time akoshe. So yemfa Liverpool meshe Friday, they are the defending champions. Can they start on the right note? You Saturday fixtures neighbor, but me fixtures na I say EPL no, they are bent on sending United as relegation because how United struggled last season to the point that they used 2 managers in the season. Yet Oman and breaking room the top 8. 2 managers. And it's difficult for them. So to welcome them, to usher them into another season with these fixtures there, I think there is on the higher side. Looking at the current situation of Manchester United, at this stage, in United and quality additions be in him so more ba no more floppy. United were that not say players no obey yadi over free ba. O their body in man, but United a different story. So United situation now, Messiah ano, and yet the physical, it goes beyond the new.
Oh. Jaffe Man U problem na babe spiritual.
Me dey meti ho na okan say Anthony Yade o Betis. Ne di empa na ha no United. Meti ho na okan score mark. Scott McTominay ako Ildi ako win best player. Romelu Lukaku aboa mo maji. Bobo players ni bi mame. Man you players no mu free on. And no couple players abishim. A team are consistently for the last 4 seasons. Player baby our son. And no Masaki managers. And he share season for France. Ya more top 5 games. Mikel Arteta na was to me make a statement with the first game. Fulham no so nye easy games so who say a game and that for Fulham no that forms they are one of the best coach teams in the Premier League. Fulham no. So and easy sir. But at this stage United are signing Matheus Cunha. And no more in
Brandon Bemo.
Is kind of cost. So fixtures when you grab them obi auto play United be able raise price no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the reality. They are desperate. They will need to get players almost started on the opening weekend, you know.
I don't know my squad, even with the inclusion of Cunha. Say United and you be a my Arsenal more.
Coach, now some no kind of last season about players and your attitude at the same players and saying they're free.
Coach, now what I boss say. This season, no, it will be different from last season. I don't want to question Michael for what.
Yeah. Okay. Before so be sure, Bono. Say, nay, yow, team. Say, nay, chairman, Rahano share bar. Umpuputi. So I say, but who Rahano share bar? Couple Rahano share bar. So kwaji boshet adie na ujina so de adie di.
Well, Christopher Efie Wusu say we are in a new season and Man United is gonna make doubters cry. Man will win all 15 points. Mark my words. Christopher Efie Wusu no.
United for no mbeye sincere no. Omo form.
Enough.
I feel I onanafe.
Enough. I feel where you onanafe. Enough. 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 I feel where you onanafe. Sure. I feel where. What's our Cameroon awaro? It's all for men the town will be more. Jalabia na ese de aba. Mo bonu ayi. Mo bonu ayi.
Every the Sharak more record we. Yeah, the better.
No,
Almost all man recording to sound tone of.
Hey, nah, sell it now.
Me try. Me come back. Me am a quack production. Wouldn't never boss no nana season ever shall
say. Also, none trending from Enrano.
I saw warm up and boy my banana.
So, Club World Cup, I'm reading new rule for goalkeepers. A chill, run win, and run. Almost Nana the Rafa Commissar rule because Onana no up a bow cratch. It's only so Nana su crab watch
6 seconds.
8.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost so you tell but Nana and a film up at goalkeepers at Nana count. Club World Cups when you.
Well, Yamma na fe Yamma to us so now my dika sene.
Club World Cup and of course your first African side in Sundowns Etmenia opportunity getting the 3 points for South Africa. And of course, yes, South Africa and the whole of Africa, we are all waiting set. Etmenia first 3 points. And it was massive how a game requires so no. Also who die motors for the day. Or mobile so mobile baby but you're more Sundowns team number. So first of all, I was just thinking set. Obetime invest in every football club. Now how a football na at every stage ba kubi ewo nimu aka esese yes so. So 2016 Sundowns getting up winning the CAF Champions League as the first time if you who be quarter final ya hitting no domestic now obo bia ofie obo the maiden edition e bia CAF the baby on farmer bia we don't know but the first ever maiden edition no also crack or J this also so Sundowns team no grow under a huge investor who happens to have a greater love for African football in Mosepe na sikari nyina beba ba o team no aye chompia our South Africa say na PSG ye wo France no ana
I don't know per chompia nkasa
menana
look
menana
want to me
so already fear domestic titles no 8 successive seasons at Waso yet a back continental stage now Sundowns into more room papa talk about players so mobi pa Keanu Cupido, these guys from central defense, Motobi Vela, these guys from the bomber South Africa, Bafana no.
Yeah.
They have quality lineup in their team. Lucas Ribeiro happens to be another 4 name or lineup, and also every time Sundowns ever line up. One fortune about football, they say, it told to be the weaker opponent to the mount, but don't win any BBR. Still a bit no cool. Obenoko my historically Becca books you to me pepada. Remember that game at Switzerland and Spain ball South Africa 2010.
We there.
To me pepa tell people say when I just South Africa 2010 when I just World Cup in yesterday show go no could be just whatever those history will remain. But Switzerland in the show first game no. The same thing in Saudi Arabia and so the Coco year Argentina or 2022 World Cup no. First game no share no. Okay, this guy Saudi player here. Who be a superstar no no that guy no. Omo Argentina say almost so about World Cup be. But sometimes tournament be one more. No na ya na man for Kafa Madrid the one ne Barca mon to the bia. Yes we munya cheaper opponent. Sundowns when you buying when you PSG when you Madrid as the first game I'm making. Okonya all San Japan for no. It's good for them. In my opinion, even Bona Ali boy you know. Ali the one boy Ali and Inter Miami team way. Ali shock me. Send you be any me bow room or Sam say yaw a crofun game no Ali for some show. Man ka say Ali hero mo. I said it's a must say Ali so share Inter Miami. But sometimes talking about African football now just opposite to that of European top early stages you know. Yeah now o kasa for confidence eshim. Mentality, fashion, mental tenacity for ni na combine because football na ya bodo stages a year juma wo pa 2006 yenya Ghana player for Black Star do kepa say opediti na enwum ne ba say okay ote South Africa FMB now no Black Star Fatal has captain of Bocarella na no ye o say stadium even it was a COVID time but Obabe can't say stadium no so stadium no so mentality at the top stage you know we really see in China no one as a champion and nothing as Senegal heroics no mo ye okay Japan Korea 2002 Senegal koye heroics o tournament na ndru ba bia o okay do of mo squad na make no Liu since mo squad no o man mo ko ba bia but o punch super power in France udu stage bia o talent na nyame dia man no ho o tactical technical know how the why nyina o training grounds so ye called sometimes matches mu na players no ombom ni ebo ombom no the two of a kill pressure nyina ba ya kwa do park na no pressure for some amount out of nowhere who the wash jama tan onum why bibia na coach why say now so why be no be ko new set of pressure and amount on the field how to shut down that pressure no now why impose game no hono ye adwuma nyina wo Brazil for na eba no o de ya check skills na ya no mo ye no Robinho or double stopovers number 4 near general stopovers you share France 98 through Danielson Rebertis breaky bank world record feed the cover Danielson on the card number FIFA also Brazil for we know mo game no ya easily number Danielson about every skill Brazil for this year omba be do Europa no make sure say omba man manifest that confidence of application you know and then sound dance show here on that stage mebo team number so I hope so bet me a fight yako the name Africa no in terms of the global stage in that for match na nyai Africa fault early no so tie so one say early no tie so no okwa wanya 3 points o one she go sound downs NSC or TNM and it's no surprising say sound downs about the African Super League that made the edition no omo call you for no what they call face super it was a great announcement to them say you are having another champion Oba and no manya Mochepe or Bakiomo. Let's wait for the other games and how it will go. Minim say oboko animu PSG furniture. If Chelsea saw Sundowns more, the best opponent to be nyano de 3 points. And the next game no on fighting for a draw. Now yan share how so meet me exit group no.